I am joined today by Colin and Max.
We'll probably look at deals between 60,000 upwards of, say, $500,000.
Relationships, so do you have time? Do you have partners? With experience comes knowledge. So your knowledge is obviously a lot better than the recent deal sources who have surfaced on social media.
People out there who are busy working professionals who generally did not have the time to go out and find.
Next question, relationships. So you two have emphasised to me how much you work, how much you put into this. You're laughing already because you're thinking.
I know where this is going.
So relationships, so do you have time? Do you have partners? What's the score with that?
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know why we're giggling.
I don't know.
School kids, but no. For me, I've struggled with relationships because I'm quite obsessed about work, and work usually sort of comes first. Yeah. Well, not usually, all the time. Recently came out of one 3 months ago, because of that sort of very reason. Yeah. And especially the business was really picking up, and we moved offices into in London, the commute and all that sort of stuff. So personally, I haven't figured out how to have the balance. I generally, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Because I've tried.
It comes.
And I've just made a decision for the time being.
I'm going to focus on the business.
Yeah.
But that's good, because then if you do find somebody, it's natural. But if you go out looking for somebody and your focus is the business, then that person's second best. 100%. So it's probably not the right time right now for you. What about you?
Yeah, similar situation. I think it's hard to find someone when you're working 24/7. But I think more specifically, I think for me, if I was to put it on paper and say, right, this is the person I want, I would say it's someone that's definitely on the same path as me, in the same mindset. And I think at the moment, it's like you say, just invest whatever you invest your time into, you'll get back. And I think at the moment I'm investing a lot of time into the business, and I think, like you say, naturally something will be attracted from that, and whatever happens, happens.
What are your thoughts?
Well, you've met my Isabella.
Yeah.
We've been together 6 years. We do this together.
Wow.
So we're both on the same path. We both have the same vision, and it's just absolutely unbelievable. Like, we've never argued. 6 years, we've not even had one crossword.
Really?
Which is, when you think about it, you're like, huh?
Bless,
well, how does that work?
So you've got the work environment.
Yeah.
How does that transfer to,
It's very different for us because, like you guys live and breathe this, and we live and breathe what we do. Yeah. So we go home, and if we still have to talk about what's going on at work, it doesn't seem like it's a sit-down meeting. Yeah. It's just like, I'm sitting on the sofa and she's
talking about Netflix or whatever.
Or something, and then she'll go, oh, did you do this? Did you do that? And I'm like, yeah, that's done, that's not done. And then the conversation will just flow into something else. Yeah. So it's not like we go home, we sit at the table and we hash out all the stuff that we've done that day. It just progresses into just a nice flowing conversation. She has her role, I have my role. I make sure mine's done, she makes sure hers is done, and the business stays exactly where it needs to be. And I think it's just an understanding. Yeah.
Would you say there's a benefit in it at all?
100%.
Is it actually?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. If you can find somebody that is with you all the way, like, she supports everything I want to do. She supports, just like everything she wants to do, I support. And like I said, we both have the same goal. We both know what we want, and we talked about it, and it's just we just go out and get it every day.
Yeah, because that's
probably you hit the jackpot with that. Yeah,
unbelievable. People, I mean, like Duna's walking around. You can, like, he's there. He's probably he's looked at us, and I know he's thought, like, Jesus Christ, this is a joke. These two, like, they don't ever have a disagreement. It's the maddest thing in the world. But that's because we both know what we want. So how can you have a disagreement when you're both going in the same direction?
How did you meet? What?
Oh, that's for a whole nother podcast.
Yeah. That's a kettle of fish.
Yeah, that's a whole nother podcast. It was a crazy story. But yeah, we've been together 6 years now, engaged for 5. Yeah. And yeah, we've built this crazy empire that's unbelievable. So we've done it together.
That's amazing.
So it's really good.
It's hard at this age as well for us because I'm 24, right? And where I'm at in life, 24-year-old girls
on the same.
They're either finishing uni or starting a career, or even if we go older.
Yeah, it's still
it's not in the same age. It's a different life.
They are there though.
Yeah,
They are out there.
Yeah.
Maybe not look in the Foley. Maybe look.
Oh, in the library.
In the library.
Picking up some
yeah.
personal development books.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. But inspiration
yeah.
is probably a main thing. Who do you take inspiration from? Who do you follow, or is there nobody you follow?
Yeah, I think big ones for me is
Yep.
Grant Cardone.
Okay.
I talk about him all the time.
Yep.
He's high energy. The
10x, the 10x guy.
10x, yeah. The way he expresses himself.
Yep.
I think in some ways I'm similar in an aspect.
Okay.
So I thrive off of his energy. But I think from more of a deeper thinking and understanding, I think Jim Rohn
Okay.
is a big one for me. He sort of, it's the golden nuggets that I get from him.
Okay.
I think those are the main two for me.
Yourself?
Yeah. Jim Rohn.
You mentioned him earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, Jim Rohn, absolutely. He was the one that kind of sort of got my mind shifted from, because one key phrase he says: if you work harder on yourself than you do on your job, like it's just infinite returns.
Okay.
Your staff might not want to hear this.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, that was a big he's a big inspiration. And then it's just the big guys. So we've got obviously Jeff Bezos.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
That's I'm a massive Elon Musk fan.
His journey is insane, and there's a few other people. I like the social media guys as well.
Who do you like on social media? Actually, let's talk about that.
Keep it. Okay, social media wise.
Yeah.
I'd say obviously we've got Grant Cardone, but I've fallen out of touch with him over the last year. Yeah. I'd say. But right now,
that's mad, isn't it? How you can really like someone, not fall out of liking them, but you can really follow somebody and then literally just switch off. I'm a big Grant Cardone fan, as in, you know, what did he raise a couple of months ago? 50 million in 5 days. With no, it was just the craziest thing ever. Yeah. But then sometimes when I just switch off a little bit. So he does get my attention. Yeah. But then sometimes I lose focus. The one we talked about before was Gary Vee. Another podcast.
Yeah, I've gone off him. I used to watch him a lot, with the daily V's and stuff.
Yeah, I switched off from Gary Vee, and then I tried to get back into it because a friend of mine is a massive Gary Vee fan. And
I'll tell you what, he was one of the first for me as well. Going back to why am I doing what I'm doing now? Yep. Probably about 17 was Elle Nightingale.
Okay,
I'm unsure.
There's the old school video. It's like black and white. I don't even think he's moving.
I'm gonna have to have a look at who that is.
All you can hear is the audio.
Movement,
And he says, like, very simply, this is very bluntly how he puts it. He said, if you want to make bake a cake, don't go to the butcher. So whatever you're looking to do in life, if you're looking at, say, yourself, us, whoever, the camera guy behind the camera, all you've got to do is go and find someone who's already doing it, who's already ahead of you.
I say that every day of my life. Every single day.
And this comes back to why people fail, because they're listening to the wrong people.
If you want to buy a Range Rover, go and speak to the guy who drives the Range Rover. Don't speak to the guy who drives a Mercedes.
Yeah.
I say every
and make
day,
sure he owns it, doesn't lease it.
Yeah, I say every single day.